What is going on, everybody? Episode 112 of many here on the Grizzly Life podcast. If it sounds like I'm huffing and puffing, I'm not. I'm just walking and talking. Got some decent weather. It's like 6 p.m. Monday night. This is our Tuesday podcast, and I want to talk to you right away about my morning and why this is an audio version only and not a video version. So I'll just take you through my whole morning here real quick, and then we'll kind of dive into what I want to talk about today. So, as you know, I've been working on getting back in a routine, come fitness, and getting my steps in and getting my workouts in, right? And so, Monday through Friday, I've been doing a pretty good job of doing that. I also, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing some boxing lessons on the side, so I try twice a week. Usually it's my Wednesday nights and then my Saturday mornings. I head down to Sun Prairie area and I get an hour private session with a coach, the owner of the boxing joint down there, and then my brother and sister as well. So I just bring the three of us down there. It's a little treat on me, and it's a nice workout. I'm learning a new skill, and it's a good time. So the only reason I'm saying that is sometimes I might miss a Friday workout or something because I'm going to hit it hard Saturday with the boxing session as well. So anyways, my morning, I want to tell you why you're hearing audio only, no video. And this is just kind of how life has been with the restaurant, with the businesses, and this is just kind of how it goes. So, get up at 5:20, I'm ready by 5:40. Amber, my brother, myself, all have to get to the restaurant by 6:15 this morning to meet Eve. For those of you who remember Eve at the gyms, Kyle, my best friend, Eve is his girlfriend of a long time, and Eve left her most recent job to come work with us at the diner. So if any of you miss Eve, I'm not if any of you miss her. If any of you guys want to come see her or whatever, she is now working at the diner Monday through Thursday all day, and then Friday either mornings or evenings with the fish fry. So we're happy to have Eve. We're so happy she's on the team. She's in a new role with us, obviously, doing customer service and serving food there, and it's a really good fit. We're really happy to have her. So if you want to come over, check out the diner restaurant at some point, see what's going on there. Also say hi to Eve if you miss her from the gyms. That'd be awesome of you. So anyways, we get there at 6:15, meeting with Eve. We got to show her some new systems because tomorrow, Tuesday, when you're hearing this, we're going on a quick little family trip. We'll be back on Saturday, and we just need somebody else to do some of the cash-based systems that we've been working on. Just making sure like the till is set properly and whatever, right? So we get there at 6:15. We show Eve some stuff for 10-15 minutes, and then from there we head over to the gym. Time to get our workout in, right? So now it's about 6:30. We get to the gym, walk for 5-10 minutes, and then hit a quick workout, 40-45 minutes. Been doing some we did some chest today. I've been getting back into bench press, like barbell bench press. I usually just do a lot of machines. I haven't really, for me, when I talk to you guys about fitness and working out, you always want to have a why. You always want to have something you're working towards. And I go in these like phases of like different workout routines. They're all generally the same, but like something that I'm like, oh, I want to get better at pull-ups, right? I want to get a stronger bench press. I want to, whatever it is. It doesn't just work for me to like only worry about body fat. Like I try to do that, and I want to be ripped. I just want to work out. That's usually what I'm doing. Is just I just want to work out to be fit and feel good about myself. But lately, I've gotten back into bench pressing these last 3 weeks, just trying to move some weight. Have something to like push myself, look forward to, just see what I can do. So hit chest this morning, and now it's like 7:15. I'm like, all right, we got to get a quick walk in. So we walk for another 20 minutes. And that whole time I'm walking for 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, I really just want to stop walking and I want to get to the restaurant so I can start my day. I've got a short week. I feel like I've got so much on my plate. I just want to get it all done. And I'm sure all of you kind of have that same feeling, right? You have like what feels like a million things you need to do, but like none of them have to be done right now, if that makes sense. Not that I'm trying to procrastinate. But then when you have all of these list of things, like this massive list of things, or like this weight, this pressure of, I've got all this stuff to do, I don't know where to start. It just is it's just, like I said, it's just a weight on your shoulders. You just don't know where to go. So that's kind of how I feel right now. I've got a lot of little things I need to do and a couple major things, and just to keep things moving in the right direction. There's certain things that can get pushed off 2, 3, 4 days, really next week if I wanted to, but I know I've got them and I got to do them, right? So that's how I feel, especially since I've got a short week. So I am, anyways, walking. I'm like, all right, let's get off. Finally, I make it to 20 minutes. Get to the restaurant. I'm like, okay, great. It's about 7:40. I changed. I'm feeling good. The first thing I'm going to do today, record 2 podcasts. I want to get 2 out of the way. So I've got Tuesday and Thursday done because I'm not going to be around Wednesday, and I just want to have the podcast good for the week. and it's obviously my goal to continue doing 2 a week. So it's just like high priority, get it out of the way. And since my main office right now is the bar at Grizzly's, my office is literally the bar. And so if people are in there, and honestly, I could record the podcast with people around. It's not something I've done yet. And usually when people see me, they come talk to me and they ask me questions and they've got thoughts or concerns or whatever, right? And or if customers know that I'm there, or if they find out that I'm there, or if a server maybe slips up and says, yeah, let me check if he's available. Never a great thing, because now all of a sudden, I'm in the middle of something, whether it's a podcast or just doing normal office work, and then I've got customers coming in. Not that they don't deserve my time to tell me what's going on, right? I've opened the doors on this business to give us honest feedback. That's what we're building this business on. It's just like my office time, the only time I have to focus on like the things I also need to get done, right? So it's just like a lot, right? So anyways, I'm like, okay, it's 7:45. First thing I'm going to do, 2 podcasts, boom, get them done, record them, call it a day. I know I've got a cleaner coming in at like 9:30, and I don't have any other staff that really starts showing up until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm like, I got enough time to record 2 quick podcasts and get it done. Well, then 7:55 rolls around. Lear Plumbing walks in. I totally forgot they're gutting our sinks behind the bar today. They're putting in our dishwasher behind the bar, 2 new hand sinks. I'm like, oh, great. I also forgot I had a 9 o'clock meeting, which I made it, but I'm just like, okay, well, my podcast idea is now out the window. I've got people coming and going throughout the restaurant all day. I could record in the office, but the office is like the only workspace for like 3 other people as well there. So it just, again, didn't work out in my favor. That is why you're hearing from me on audio. So that's just kind of how life has been. And I want to tell you it's okay when life is hectic and you've got a lot going on and you just kind of go with the flow. I don't ever get down on something when it doesn't go my way, in quotations. I don't hold on to things. I do a very good job of like low stress, letting things go. It's really not a big deal. Again, the mindset I said probably 50 episodes ago, maybe 75 episodes ago, it could always be worse, right? There could always be something worse. You get a flat tire, you're upset about it, you hold on to it all damn day, all week maybe, you're upset. Well, hey, it could have been worse, Could have had a flat tire, could have rolled your vehicle, right? Like something more could have happened. And we need to have that mindset when we're looking at this stuff. And obviously, me not being able to record my podcast right away like I wanted to, yeah, it was a little wrench in the day. It wasn't how I intended on the day going. I wanted to record some Facebook videos for the restaurant and, again, the podcast. But, again, you just roll with the flow. It is what it is. And we keep moving, right? We persevere, if that's the right word to use in that context. So that is how life's been going. It's just whatever happens, happens. We're getting done what we can and moving forward. So today's episode, I just haven't done this in a while. I want to give you guys some updates on the restaurant because that's, again, where I've been focusing a lot of my time and energy. And then I try not to talk too much about it because I know this is the Grizzly Life podcast, but hopefully some of my listeners don't mind hearing. I do feel like the bar and restaurant is business, so I'm talking general business and giving you behind the scenes of what's happening and what's going through my mind and what we're focused on and why we're focused on it, right? So I just want to talk to you about what's going on at Grizzly's and the amazing changes we've made thus far and just kind of give you a total update. So on Grizzly's, we've done a lot. We've been working on a lot. There's still a lot of things we want to do, but overall, we've come I think we've done a lot very quickly, and I'm very happy for it. Now, almost every single dollar that comes through that business goes right back into it immediately and just buying more and more things that are necessary to buy. So I don't need to list off everything we've done, but we got the new pool table in. That wasn't a purchase we had to make. That was something, we don't own the pool table, right? So we got a new pool table in relatively quickly. We brought some other new machines into the bar. We're working on new bar stools yet. That's something we're working on. This last weekend, though, we landed some awesome bar tables. Now, the story here, kind of cool. We went to a place in Poughkeepsie called Quittin' Time to buy this little dishwasher for $300 behind the bar. Something cheap enough, something to get us going, something so we can wash dishes behind the bar instead of like the little 4-bay sink we had before. I was like, this is great. It's in my price budget. These behind the bar dishwashers can go for $8-9 grand new. So when I found something for $300 that claims to be working, I was like willing to take the risk and just check it out. So we got her going. It does have a little leak, I found out today from the plumbers, but hey, aside the point, we'll get it fixed. And so we got this dishwasher last week. I want to say Wednesday on my way down, or Tuesday on my way down to boxing, whatever day I went down last week, in Fox Lake. And I'm in there And for those, if anybody's been to Quitting Time back when it was open in Fox Lake, beautiful back bar. Like when you look at those, I don't know how to explain it, but like 15-foot ceilings, the original old school ceiling, not even ceiling tiles, but like the legit like design ceiling patterns, whatever that's called, and then a massive pillars that meet up in the middle with a massive mirror, right? That's like the background of the bar. Super cool, old school. I loved it. And I'm walking around and he's showing me, I got this for sale, you know. And I was like, would you sell these tables over here? Oh yeah, I guess I would. I don't have them listed. And he rattles off some prices. I take some pictures, and I didn't really look at them too closely, but I'm like, hey, you know what? Those are better than what we've got, and this could really clean up the facility and just look great. And so he messaged me, said, yep, here's the price. I said, you know what? Let's do it. And went back on Friday, I want to say, and I find out when I get there that this Quitting Time used to be a bowling alley in Poughkeepsie, and whenever they took the bowling alleys out, they ended up making them into the tables. So now all of these bar tables that I got are original bowling alley, the original bowling alley from this place in Fox Lake. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these tables are beautiful, even more beautiful than I thought. And so there's three wall-mounted tables, 2 standalone high-top tables that match the wall-mounted as far as size goes, just a slightly different base piece, right? Because it's more of like a standing dinner table or whatever. And then, sorry, I'm watching some deer run around. And then they also had 4 what he called low boys, so just like 4 dinner tables to sit at. Again, same size table. So bought all of them, $500, great deal, 9 total tables, beautiful, like I said, old bowling alley. And now there's a piece of history inside the bar here in Berlin, which is awesome. And what I didn't know is that they were constructed inside this place. So that means when I was taking them out, they did not fit out the door. So the low boys did, the 4 low boys did, but the other 5, all of the base pieces had to be taken off. You know, obviously taken off from the wall as well, the ones that were wall mounted. So walked into a little bit more work than anticipated, but nothing too crazy. Brought them back to the bar right away. Andrew Reddington, our handyman over at the gym, was more than willing to come help us install the tables. So anyways, that was our Friday project. Again, really cleaned up the bar, just makes it more pop. It just is like, wow. Originally I was going to do custom bar tops that matched custom tables that matched our bar top already. The guy who was going to do it ended up having some health issues and just said he couldn't help on it. So we didn't really know what we were going to do. And again, just kind of stumbled into this, meant to be, you know, and I'm very happy with him. So the bar, we also added 3 75-inch TVs. We took all the decor down so we could paint, put up these new TVs. We're still kind of going through the motions on what we want the decorations to be like. We just have everything down right now. We're going to go through everything and kind of figure out what we want it to be. But the bar is a work in progress. We're working on bringing on some new drinks, some new bourbons, right? Like just some new stuff, you know, freshen it up and make it great. So the bar is a work in progress. Very happy with where it's come this far. We relocated the Touch Tunes unit so that way it was right by the entrance door so we could clear up the wall space over there so we could have more tables and more seating space. And we really want the bar to feel like a place you can come, relax, hang out, bring your family if you want. And I'm the type of guy where when I go out to eat, I typically go out to eat in a bar. I don't really go, like, obviously I'll go to like a Texas Roadhouse, but even to me that's like a bar, you know, it's all one. So I want to feel comfortable going to the bar, and just I want other people to feel like they can come, sit down. Again, if you have a kid you want to bring or whatever, I'm not telling you bring your little kids to the bar, but if you want to come and feel comfortable, have a nice place to sit that's not the bar tops or the bar, you know, the bar itself. That's kind of what we've worked on creating there. So that is a work in progress as a whole, but we're now going to have a nice bar set up. You can come and watch the Brewer game, the Packer games, any of the sporting games, right? March Madness, like that is really what our current goal is. Not necessarily a sports bar, but again, the bar that you can come, hang out, spend time with anybody, get a good Bloody Mary, get some good food, have some different bar specials that you can't get on the restaurant sides. If you want to come and get a, you know, chili cheese dog on a Sunday or whatever we're doing, right? Anyways, we've taken the meat raffle, we've kind of revamped that and made that awesome as well. So the meat raffle is new. If you're into meat raffles, we do it every Sunday at 3 p.m. It's a great time. We also do a weekly sign-in right on Sundays as well. So right before the meat raffle starts, we spin for the sign-in. So that's the bar side of things. It's been great. It's been fun. We're doing a lot over there, slowly but surely. The restaurant side, we're doing a lot over there. We've taken all the decor down. We've painted all the walls. We put up new matching lights. We're just, again, putting a different touch on it. Everything the way that it was before, it worked. That was Izzy's, and I enjoyed coming there when it was that as well. So we're just kind of going through. We don't really have a clear vision on what we want it to end up like, but we're working on it each and every day. We're like, hey, this will look good. Let's do this. Let's try that. We are working on reupholstering all of the benches and all of the seats in the restaurant as well. Not the actual chairs, but as far as like the booths go, if I'm saying that right. We're working on reupholstering all that, cleaning all that up, and making them good and clean and comfortable again, or whatever, right? There's just some cracks and stuff in them, and they've seen their days, so we're working on that as well. Like I said, all new lights in there that match, and that's just kind of what we've gone for. We are trying to make it more, I don't know what the word would be. It's tough. It's not small enough to be a diner, right? You walk into a diner, there's just tables on tables, and one server, one cook. We're definitely bigger than that, but we are trying to make it feel kind of like that place you can come anytime and guarantee to get good food. Now, if you have come and you've been upset about the food that you've eaten, service, any of that stuff, we are building this business on customer feedback and pushing for the absolute best service, the best food. We want your wait times to be quick. All of that. We are, when I tell you, we are genuinely working on making it the best place to be. Like, I mean that. That is our goal. So I don't want you to come in one time, not be completely satisfied, not tell us, and not come back. If you have an issue, we need to know about it so we can talk about it. We can talk to our team about it. Any issue that happens, we document. And mind you, we've gotten a lot of feedback. Good, bad, okay, past experiences, hopeful future experiences, right? We have all this feedback. It takes us some time to go through it, but as we do go through it, and once we get caught up, we do talk to all of our staff about the things that we're seeing. Hey, our to-go orders, we keep missing sauces for some reason, right? Like, I'm not going to lie to you, it's something that we keep missing. And what I've learned is the way that the system prints the tickets. And so again, the customer would never see this, and I want you guys to understand. We have a system that we put in as a server, and then it goes to the kitchen. The kitchen sees a different style ticket than the way the server put it in. The kitchen has only the details they need and nothing more. So if there's a special request, if there's this or that, the kitchen sees what it needs to see, and the receipt that our servers see that prints out after you put the order in, mind you. So, for example, cheeseburger, change the cheese to this, and add this sauce on the side. The kitchen will see all of that. Then when we print the receipt as a server, for some reason it doesn't show us all of the special ads. It just shows cheeseburger, chicken wings, garlic parm, right? So I have to go back through the system on the menu items, and I have to make sure they're all set up to also print the full ticket for our servers. So that way, and this might make sense, it might not, as I'm just trying to explain this to you. That way, when we have a to-go order, it's not as important in the restaurant because we can take you your food and you can say, hey, I need a side of ranch, and we can fix that right away. For a to-go order, delivery order, our servers are only seeing this little ticket that doesn't have all of the information because our system isn't printing it properly. So I have to go in the system and change that. That's something I know we actively have to do. And we are rebuilding our menus right now, our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so as we bring those new menus on, we're going to make sure the system is working properly, everything's printing properly, everybody sees what they need to see. So again, the things that you wouldn't really understand as a customer, I am learning, I'm understanding, I'm seeing from the server, I'm seeing from the cook. I've actually spent time on the line with the cooks on busy nights so I can understand how the cooks work and how the business operates. I've spent nights on the floor with the servers on busy nights, again, to see where, what's causing stress. It's busy, that's what's causing stress, Colton. But what is going on the serving floor and where there might be some hiccups. And again, I'm trying to be an owner that I'm not a bartender, I'm not a server, I'm not a cook. But in order to help lead the business, I need to understand how each of these areas work, how each of our team members interact, right? Servers generally have a different mindset than the cooks. And the bartenders, again, different than the kitchen or different than the server. Like, it's like they're all little businesses in themselves. You've got your serving crew, you've got your bartender crew, you've got your cooks or your kitchen crew, right? Like, they all work differently. And getting them all to be on the same page and understand, again, do the cooks understand how the servers see it? Do the servers understand it, how the cooks see it? And so on, right? So, like, that's my goal, is to bridge the gap, bring everybody together as a team. And that's really my, big project is bring our team together, have a shared vision, know that we're all working towards the same goal. We want to make this place amazing, right? So that's my, main project all the time. On top of bringing everything up to our standards. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm not saying bringing it up from like standards. I'm just saying like implementing the systems that we've implemented in our other businesses and making sure that it's working the way we want it to, and the way we need it to, and the way that we need it to, and the way that our team needs it to, and the way that our customer, like, just again, making sure all ends work well. So that has been an ongoing thing we've been working on. We've got all new apparel for our staff. So you see how new t-shirts, new flannels, some of them got some hats. Again, something we're working on, getting new apparel out. We will be getting apparel for the bar and restaurant, so at some point in the future, once we're kind of again head above water, we will have apparel ready for purchase. Now, we are working on a bakery display case just so we can display our cheesecakes and our, all of that stuff better. I know this is a fitness podcast, or kind of, right? Fitness, business, lifestyle. I'm not here to encourage you to go buy some cake, but we are getting a nice display case for all those items as well. We implemented cookies, right? We started doing fresh baked cookies, and we've got those out, and brownies, and anyways, just a lot of fun, just kind of different stuff and seeing what people want. We do get ice cream, right? So as far as the kitchen goes, this has been our biggest focus to start, or another big focus, I should say. There was certain things that had to be done with the transfer of ownership. So when we bought the business, some things were grandfathered into the original business, right? So now that we bought it, there's a transfer of ownership. We had to bring some things, again, up to par. Some things that now have to come up to like the new code since there's a new ownership, right? So again, just a lot of little stuff. Fixing this little drywall here, fixing this little grout here, fixing this little, whatever. Just a bunch of little stuff in the kitchen. So we started working on that project, started repainting, cleaning up, organizing, deep cleaning, all of that. And we started working on getting a bunch of new things for the kitchen. We just got a new fryer last week. We just got a new broaster actually today. Today we also got a new 2-bay fridge, another 2-bay cooler. We also got a new chef prep cooler. So we've got a little 2-door cooler with a little chef base on top or whatever, so you can do your prepping the food. We got another single bay cooler, a little, again, chef base style, so it's like a half fridge, right? And so we felt like we needed more cooler space, and so we got 3 new coolers today. So again, there's just all of these different things we've been working on, right? We got 2 new stoves since we started. We got a new 6-range stove with a salamander for our line, and then we got a new 6-range stove for the back, so where we do like our soup prep and all of that. So we got a new Alto Sham, like week 2. An Alto Sham, for those of you listening, that's where you can do your slow cooking, right? Your prime rib and all of that. So that's why we brought prime rib on shortly after, because we had a nice Alto Sham that worked. So again, a lot of cost, a lot of money going directly back into the business, setting this up for success for everybody on the team. When we build businesses, or like the way I look at it, is I want everybody on the team to have the tools they need to succeed to the best, right? To the best level. The servers, we've been working on better organization up front, where things like there's just random stuff in random areas that just didn't need to be there. Like we were losing storage space because that's just like how it was, right? So we took a bunch of stuff out, we reorganized, we cleaned, deep cleaned. We started getting rid of random plates and bowls and cups and all of that, so we can have nice matching little plates and big plates and new soup bowls. And again, just like a new touch. We want it to feel new. We want you to come in and be like, oh, look, I noticed this, right? Again, the way it was set up before, it worked. It functioned. That was the business. And that's, again, not throwing any shade there. It's just we're bringing it up to new standards that we have. And so those are just the changes that we're making. So last week we ordered all new plates, all new bowls. We got new Pepsi cups from Pepsi, right? And we got some new pint glasses for the bar from another one of our distributors, right? So again, bringing all this together. We got some new coasters for the bar too, actually. They're super cool. If you haven't been there, one side is Grizzly's Diner and Tavern. The other side is our Grizzly Fitness. Enter to win a free year. So for those of you listening, if you want to enter to win a free year, head on down to the bar and scan that, and you can get a free year at our gym as well. So anyways, I could probably continue rambling on of all the changes we've been doing. Like I said, we pulled all the decor down in the restaurant. We repainted everything. I know people are like, oh, are the TVs going back up? We're just not there yet. We still have to do a second coat of paint. We have big goals to rip out the middle wall in the restaurant, rip up the carpet, and redo it. It's just a lot bigger project as you kind of, we want to take the wall out. Well, when you take the wall out, then there's concrete on the floor that's bare. Well, that'll look like crap, so then we got to take the carpet out. Well, then all of a sudden you take the carpet out, and now you start debating, well, do we take the tiles out, right? And so it's like the project just gets bigger and bigger each step. So, again, something we're working on. We got a new coffee pot warmer. The old one was just missing a little foot, so it wasn't super level anymore. And I didn't want to try to find the little foot for it. It wasn't a big deal, but, for $25-$30, we got a new coffee pot warmer or whatever. We got a new soup warmer for the back, so our servers on busy nights, they've got the soup right by them. They can come back to their serving station, they can grab their soups, they can go back out. So, again, just these little things that we're slowly bringing together. I'm probably missing some major things, but it's been a lot of fun. And the reason I'm telling you all this is just, this is where my mind is at right now. We are just focused on making this an amazing place. Big picture, we want to do more catering. We want to do more meal prep for our gym members. We want to do we just want to make it an amazing place to be. We want to utilize the water frontage there. Like, some of the thoughts we have right now is how can we do again, I don't know the river well enough. I don't know the spots to put in and take out, but can we do a kayak or canoe rental? Can we do a pontoon rental? Can we do tubing right there? I don't know. I don't know what's possible. I haven't been on the river, but I want to make it a place to be. We would love to take the pier or our dock there and fix that up, clean that up this year, and then have seating done by the water so people can come and, again, sit right along the water. And again, it's just an asset right there, and I want people to be able to enjoy it. So we are going to get some new patio furniture this spring, I assume. I don't want to talk out of my butt here, but we are going to get some new patio furniture, some high tops for the restaurant side, so that way you can sit up. Again, you can see over the ledge, you can see the water, you can feel good out there, and then some low tops over there, the bar. Right now, if you've been to the bar recently, both sides, there's just some stuff out there that we got to get cleaned up as we've been kind of cleaning stuff out or getting new appliances. Some of the old stuff sitting out on the patio. So now with nicer weather coming in the next couple weeks, we will be getting that all cleaned up and getting it ready to go, again, for outdoor seating and all that. Another thing, the bar and restaurant industry, something that never ends is specials, right? You come from the gym industry, we're thinking about specials like once a month, once a quarter, a couple times a year, right? Happy 4th of July, or, here's our summer program, or Merry Christmas, what are our couple things we have to do specials for every year? The restaurant industry, bar industry, no. Daily specials. What are we doing today? What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing next week, right? And you got to plan for these things in advance, right? Hey, we got Easter dinner by us. Are you going to come by us or no, right? We have to be telling you loudly and proudly, this is what we got going on. People want to know. So one of the other projects we want to look at is getting an LED sign out front. Not one of those that blind you at night, because some of those new LED signs, if you've seen them, they really do blind you. I'd like to get a new LED sign out there that can really just advertise our specials and show you guys what's going on top of posting on Facebook all the time, right? So that is something in the works in the future. Again, not top priority, but not at the bottom either. At some point, we want to maybe extend our dock so we can have more lower level seating, or we can have, again, more boat traffic or whatever we want to do down there. And at some point, some kind of floating slab over the water so we can have outdoor seating at our same level as our restaurant and bar. You can just kind of walk out and have more outdoor seating. So, a lot of things in the works. We'd like to put a glass overhead door in the bar. So in the spring and summertime with nice weather, fall, whatever, we could open that up. You can walk right outside. You can come in and order your drinks, right? Obviously I know you got to be careful with bugs and all of that, depending on the weather, but we would like to have better outdoor access from the bar. So that would be something we're working on. The bar door, we are working on turning, we are taking that side door out, and that's going to turn into an all glass door as well. The smoking section in the bar, not in the bar side, where we currently go outside, where our patrons go outside to smoke, we are looking at relocating that. So as you come in, if you're new and you don't want to walk into 3 or 4 people that's outside smoking, I know some people get rubbed off the wrong way that way, so that'll be something that we relocate as well. We just got to figure out the best spot for that. So anyways, going through a lot of change. We moved one of our dumpsters from the front to the back in hopes to clean up the front, but also to put more parking in the front. And then, again, I don't love that they're right next to the bar entrance either. It's just we don't have a lot of space to move the dumpsters at this time, so that's just kind of what we got to do. When it comes to I'm trying to think what other little projects, because I'm just trying to give you guys all the information here. I know it's a little bit longer on just the bar and restaurant, but we would love to do more live music, different events. I know I made a post this last week on Facebook asking for feedback on what you guys would like to see, or what our local community would like to see with the bar and restaurant. We would love to do more stuff, whether it's your bingos and your cribbage and your live music on Saturdays, or your party theme nights, hey 70s or Western, or again, more of that. Now that is something we're most definitely going to bring on. Again, we're just working on like all of it at the same time. Figuring out like what we want our specials to be each week is already hard enough. And it shouldn't be that hard, right? But we're going through new menus and trying to go through all this new change. It's like it's not our only focus to do this one thing or that one thing. It's like we are trying to get this whole ball moving all at the same time. So a lot of exciting stuff going on. Our menus will be done soon. If you're listening and I've told you about our menus, they will be done soon, I promise. But yeah, overall, we're building this business on customer feedback and customer service first. That is our first and foremost goal, is we want to take care of the customer. Now, I know you can't please everybody. There's always going to be that person who's upset. There's always going to be that person who it wasn't perfect. I get that. But our goal is for 100% perfection. Our goal is to offer you a great service. And that's just where we're at. And so we encourage everybody to give us honest feedback. We want to know if it was good. We want to know if it was great. We want to know if it was bad. We want to know if it was okay. We want to give you the opportunity to truly tell us how you feel. This is my experience, right? I go into a restaurant or a bar. Oftentimes, I'm eating my second bite of food. Server comes by, say, "Hey, how is everything?" But my food is in my mouth and I'm chewing, and I don't even really get an opportunity to say a whole lot. "Oh, it's good. Leave me alone," right? That's just how I usually feel like it goes. And so, I'm coaching our servers on really pushing for honest feedback several times. Don't just ask the first time, but when we check you out, and so some of you might be annoyed by it, but we need to know what we're doing well and what we're working on, or what we need to improve on. And I want you to come with an open mind when you come to us. Hey, you might have come here the last 10 years. You might have come here 5 years ago and you were upset about X, and you might come back today and you might be upset about the same thing. But I promise you we're working on that, and we're all human. We all make mistakes. We can't always be perfect. And I apologize if we make a mistake on your order, if your wait time's too long. There's been customers who are upset about wait times. But for example, we got a new tablet for our servers, so that way when they go around the tables, they can put the order in right away. I'll actually elaborate on this. So, our first Friday fish fry, our wait times were very long. It was all new fish fry for our cooks. It was all new fish fry for our servers. And on top of that, you guys showed out in great numbers. But again, our wait times were long. And again, it was just our first Friday, right? So what I learned over the first couple of weeks was that there was such a delay, because we would go to your table, we would write your order down, and then I'd go to the next table and write your order down, maybe the next table and write your order down. Then I have to go back to the point of sale system. Now, if somebody was checking out or there for a pickup order or whatever, one of the point of sale systems is taken. And now the other point of sale system, if the other server is putting orders in, now this server that just took 3 orders has to wait to put their orders in, right? And I'm not complaining about this. I just noticed this was a problem. We're not getting the orders in fast enough, which means, again, it's just every 5 minutes is every 5 minutes. So anyways, we cleaned up wait times a lot off of just having a more efficient system, not even with the tablets. But now we got the tablets. So now we can come right to your table, we can take your order, it goes right into the system, and I don't have to worry about, going back, remembering exactly what you said, making sure I wrote my chicken scratch right. And, again, one less thing. So when I first brought these tablets on, I made a mistake and I forgot to set them up to go to the kitchen printer. So now when I took your order and I hit, continue or whatever, the ticket never went to the kitchen for the first couple orders. My mistake. My servers didn't know. They didn't verify it went to the kitchen. The kitchen had no idea. The customer was the only one that knew, because they were pissed because their food took too long, right? So eventually the server found out, and then, right, so that was my mistake. I own up to it. It was nobody else in the team's fault. So it's just we work through these things as we see them and as they come up. And 6 months from now, I guarantee you we're going to be a hell lot better than we are right now. It's just going to take time. And our team, a lot of our team, or most of our team, is existing from before, which is great. I'm happy. I don't want them to leave. I want to keep the same team, and I want to make them happy. It's just we're working through change. Things are different. As a customer, I just want you to understand that it does take time to make things better, and we appreciate all of your support, and we appreciate you coming in, and we appreciate you giving us a chance. We obviously really appreciate it if you give us a second, third, or fourth chance, and I'm not asking to practice on you, but we need you to come in and give us reps. We need to know where we're missing, where we're hitting, where we're doing well, where we're not. And again, just giving us honest feedback and coming in with an open mind and willingness to do that, it really does mean a lot. So, like I said, we have gotten, hang on. Sorry guys, I'm letting my dog out. Drop the shoe. And he likes shoes in his mouth. Hey, come here. Drop the shoe. Drop it. Thank you. Anyways, come on. I'll quit rambling. I just wanted to put this out here, let you guys know we're doing a lot of awesome things at the bar and restaurant. This is where my mind has been. I still do spend a lot of time week to week touching base with my staff that I need to touch base with on the gym side and our fitness equipment moving side. For those of you listening, we own 7 fitness center locations. Grizzly Fitness is the name. And then we also own Priority Fitness, which does fitness equipment installs and moving and servicing and used equipment sales. We install like all the gym equipment for the YMCAs and all that. So a lot of moving parts, but I touch base with those that I need to. They keep the business going. Again, without amazing people on our team, we wouldn't be able to do it all. I do not take credit for everything. I do not really take credit for anything. I have a good team. I've got good people. We make a great team, and that's what we're doing here at the bar and restaurant as well. So I appreciate you guys for listening. I will quit rambling. We're doing awesome things. If you follow us on Facebook, I appreciate you. If you see some of our posts on Facebook and you give us some likes, comments, shares, give us some honest feedback, I appreciate that. If you've come in a couple times and you've enjoyed your service, or you know it's gotten better, or whatever, again, I want to hear from you. I personally respond to all of the messages and comments on Facebook on the Grizzlies Diner and Tavern page, which, mind you, I have never really done before. So going back to our gym days, I made like a couple Facebook posts like when I was 19, when I first started the gym. And I questioned everything I ever said, and I didn't know what to say, and I didn't know if people on Facebook would want to hear anything I had to say, so I never did it. We start this new bar and restaurant, and I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna tell people what we're doing and how we're doing it. I want to hear from the people. And so I am the one who will respond to the comments, respond to the messages. Sometimes there are a lot, sometimes I've got other things going on, but I promise you I do read everything as of right now, and I do respond personally. And again, the kind words or the negative words, I don't hold on to things. I don't get offended. If you want to tell me exactly how it is in the comments, go ahead and tell me. If you want to send me a personal message because you had an issue but you don't want to tell everybody on the comments, that's fine too. I'm okay with whatever you're okay with. Like I said, that's the business we're building. We're building a business open on customer feedback and customer service. And I think that's the best way to move forward, is take care of our customers. And again, put you guys first. So anyways, I appreciate you all. Thank you for listening to the Grizzly Life podcast. If you haven't come and seen me yet at the bar or restaurant, I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to seeing you. We've got some big plans. We want to make it awesome for everybody. Thank you so much. I will talk to you all soon. And again, for those of you listening, these episodes do come out every Tuesday and Thursday regularly. We have not missed one in the last year and a couple of weeks that we've been doing this, and I do not intend on doing that now. So if you are a new listener to the Grizzly Life podcast, we usually talk about general fitness. We talk a little bit about finances. We talk about general business, kind of things that's going on in my life and what I'm seeing from my point of view. We do try to do interviews. Something, again, we're trying to work on the outline of this podcast. But again, I appreciate you guys. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, like I said, I'm just walking around. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I will talk to you soon. If you want to add me on Snapchat, Colton.Burt, Colton, Burt. If you want to add me on Instagram, it's Colton, Colton, Craven, Craven, Burt, Burt. So it's my first, middle, last. If you want to add me on Facebook, find me on there. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.